Hello guys, Turbo Veltrick here, back from another video, and today we have another Beyblade Burst Turbo episode review, and today we have episode 3, Duel at Sunset. So this video will have spoilers, and if you guys want to go see it, and you're in America, go to Disney now. All episodes of Turbo are on there currently. So yeah, so this episode starts off the Welcome to the World of Beyblade, and then a previously of the previous episode, and then the intro, and then now we get to what's happening currently. So it continues from the second round of the previous episode of Iger versus Fubuki. They launch, and then we get into the Avatar attacks, and then he ends up bursting. Fornius ends up bursting Achilles. So, anyways, Iger would have won if he didn't have battle 100 bladers before the battle. So, and then after that we get into after Iger's Achilles burst, Iger falls asleep, and then we get into a dream where he sees Fubuki and Fornius, and Achilles was not responding, and then Fornius goes at Iger, and then all of a sudden Iger goes out of his dream, and he finds out why Naru was there, because Naru is also a transfer student also. So now we're going to, they get to see Iger and Naru see their dorms, and then Iger has this share a room with Naru, and then we get to seeing at the Wild May Gang, they're training, and they're talking about, no, they're actually not training, but they're talking about Iger, how strong he was. And then they get to some training, and we see a picture of Ranjaro and Rantaro. Rantaro's brother, and Rantaro is Ranjaro's older brother, and Ranjaro is the leader of the Wild Bay Gang. And then we get a scene where how. Anyways, wait. So the first Bay Rantaro had in the TV show in Burst Season 1, Raging Roktavor, was actually Ranjiro's first Bay, and he ended up evolving it into Crash Roktavor, or his Turbo Bay he has currently. So, and he also the only member of the Bay Gang at the time was Tobisuki, however you say his name, Tobisuki, I'm pretty sure. So they're making Crash Roktavor, and then Ranjaro decides to go battle Fubuki. He ends up winning, beating him with a burst finish. And so, after that, we meet the rest of the members of the Bay Gang, and they end up joining him, wanting to join. They end up quitting the Bay Club and joining the Bay Gang. And then afterwards, we see Iger. He's sleeping out in a tent since he didn't want to share a room with Naru. So he sleeps in a tent, and afterwards he finds animals. So, and then he was like super excited. And then Iger meets Ranjiro, and then he forgot who the Wild Bay Gang was. And then Ranjiro decides to challenge Iger. And then later and they're talking about how Ranjiro is like tough. He beat Fubuki, and Toko and Nika was talking to Iger about how Ranjiro was the leader of the Bay Gang, and he beat Fubuki and stuff like that. And then later they meet, they're getting ready to start the battle, and then after that they start battling. Roktavor Typhoon is revealed, and then so after that they end up they're just going to keep battling until they finally get a burst, because that's the Bay Gang rules. And using Roktavor Typhoon, Roktavor through, Achilles out of the stadium with the ring out finish. Second round, it's the same thing. Iger's Achilles, they use their avatar attacks, and so I'm pretty sure the second round was a ring out finish for Iger. Okay, so while Roktavor was using Roktavor Typhoon, Achilles hit Roktavor and burst. It didn't burst it, but it took it out with a ring out finish also. And then they kept either getting burst or ring out finishes, kept using their avatar attacks, they kept simultaneously bursting and then getting ring out finishes. And then through that they give up on the battle. They say they're going to challenge each other later, and then that ends it for this episode of Beyblade Burst Turbo. Really, nothing much happened this episode. It was an okay episode. Um, Nothing much happened. We just finished the episode of finished the battle from the previous episode. We got into an episode of we got into a battle where Ranjiro and Iger battled. They just kept getting burst finishes like through like over 100 matches. I'm pretty sure. And only got ring out finishes, and then the rest are bursts and stuff like that. And yeah, so that ends it for this episode of Beyblade Burst Turbo. If you guys didn't, next time we will be reviewing episode 4, Landed Z-Breaker. And if you guys did enjoy, please like, please subscribe, please follow on social media, which links will be in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.